So, this thing with Trump just happened. It happened as I was driving in. I can't give you a really deep analysis, but he has signed this executive order that will open up, paves the way for opening up the healthcare market, which the left says will destroy Obamacare and which the right says will destroy Obamacare. But the right says it with a big smile on their face. Let's hear just a little bit of his speech this morning.
This order takes first steps to make it easier for businesses to help their workers afford high quality and more flexible health care through reimbursement accounts. With these actions, we are moving toward lower costs and more options in the healthcare market and taking crucial steps towards saving the American people from the nightmare of Obamacare. Today is only the beginning. In the coming months, we plan to take new measures to provide our people with even more relief and more freedom. And by the way, on another subject, that will include massive tax cuts. We are going to get massive tax cuts, and I believe even Senator Rand Paul, and I know Virginia, Greg, I think you're with us, but the whole country is looking for these massive tax cuts, and we will get them. And we are going to also pressure Congress very strongly to finish the repeal and the replace of Obamacare once and for all. We will have great health care in our country.
So basically, as I say, this is happening. This happened as I was driving into work, so I don't have can't give you a full analysis. But basically, what he's saying is they're starting the process, a study process, to allow small businesses to get together and get their own kinds of health care plans that don't fulfill all the requirements of Obamacare, to be able to buy health insurance over state lines. All these things that kind of open up the market. And what the left is saying is that, oh, this is a sabotage of Obamacare. First of all, that's the first joke, that it's a sabotage of Obamacare, because Obamacare is imploding. It's going, the prices are going through the roof, but they don't care about that, because the point of Obamacare is to force healthy young people to buy insurance they don't need so that they can cut down the prices for people who are older and sick, right? And have what they call pre-existing conditions, which is, it's silly. You can't insure somebody against a pre-existing condition. That's not how the insurance business works. So basically, they put this mandate on buying health care where they tax you, as they call it. They penalize you if you don't buy the health care, and that's supposed to force young people to buy stuff they don't need. Because what do you need when you're a young, healthy young person? You don't need a zillion dollars in health insurance right away. What you want is catastrophic insurance, so if something terrible happens, you can get through it and you won't be caught in the lurch. So what they were trying to do is get every young person to pay for, birth control, and if guys were paying for birth control they didn't need, and all kinds of things that you didn't need. And this will open up that market, and especially the thing where you can buy it across state lines opens up the market. So what the left is saying is this is horrible, because now these young people will be able to get the kind of insurance they need, but their money won't be going to these older or sicker people. And they actually are saying, now the healthiest Americans will have to pay less. Well, that's how insurance works. I mean, Obamacare was built to fail. Obamacare was built to fail so that people would say we need single payer, which is government health care. So think about it like this. I have problems with all this stuff being done by executive action. I really hope that Congress comes along and backs this up with some actual laws. I didn't like it when Obama does it. I don't like it when Trump does it, when he's essentially legislating with his pen and his phone. I don't like that. But think about this. If a law collapses because you make people more free, the law was inherently bad. Okay, that's the answer. So whatever the left says, whatever it complains about, if a law collapses because you make people more free, the law was bad. If the law collapses because you give people more choice, that's bad. If the law collapses because you allow competition and you allow prices to go down, the law was bad. So the Democrats know the law is bad. The Democrats know the law stinks. But what they're going to be saying is, oh, now Obamacare is failing because Trump sabotaged it, and this is terrible because the poor and the sick are going to be penalized. But the fact is, more freedom is a good thing. And so if the law fails because you get more freedom, then the law was bad to begin with.